and I was taking a picture of her. And then all of a sudden, hindi ko alam kung bakit, bigla akong lumuha. Most people think kapag kinasal ka na, that is the end of your freedom.
Yeah.
Right? But what you will realize if you do it right, your life is even more fun. You think that everything is fine. When you become complacent, that's when you start falling.
Yeah.
And the reason is because ayaw nila magbuntis. Ayaw nilang masira yung figure nila or makakasira sa career nila. Because I think it's just too, maybe selfish.
No matter the weather, we'll get through it together. You make all.
Balikan ko lang yun na nung sinabi mo na tumutulong ka sa ibang tao para lang, alam mo yun, hindi mo alam na naging yun yung healing mo.
Well, actually, nangyari it was a discovery. I didn't really think about that, at least na parang umupo ako tapos nag-isip ako anong solusyon. What actually happened was, just remembered I was in a mission trip in India, and we were dedicating schools for the children of the unwanted. Kasi sa India may mga caste system dyan eh. And then meron yung mga outcast na tinatawag.
Yes.
Pag outcast, hindi mo pwedeng hawakan yan, hindi pwedeng kausapin yan and all that. So, ang ginawa namin, we went to may tinayo kasi kaming home doon for the unwanted. It's actually called the Home for the Unwanted. And then pumunta kami doon, bumisita kami, we prayed for them.
Yeah.
And then we ate with them. Nagluto sila ng pagkain nila, biryani with rice. And then we built an elementary school. Not me, but as part of the group.
Yeah.
We basically to give the children of the unwanted some education. And then nag-dedicate kami ng school na yun. So I remember I was holding my camera then. It was a Leica camera with a Noctilux lens. And it was a very expensive camera. So let's just put it that way. It was very expensive camera and the lens. Siguro put together, it's about 1-point-something million pesos na camera. And I was taking pictures of my first time in India, so I was taking pictures of the kids.
Yeah.
While they were praying, they were singing. And at that time, I was, I just came from 2 suicide attempts. So parang I was still depressed, but I was there. And I was taking pictures of the kids, especially yung isang girl, she's Indian, and normally they don't speak English, but she was praying in English. And I was taking a picture of her. And then all of a sudden, hindi ko alam kung bakit, bigla akong lumuha. And then I realized later on, na parang tinignan, as in, ganyan, kaya hawak ko yung camera. Biglang tumingin ako sa camera ko. Sabi ko, itong camera na to, 1-point-something million, kaya nitong pag-aralin lahat ng kids na yun for several years. Lahat ng nasa harapan ko. And doon ko na-realize na parang may mali. Parang may mali. Hindi ko nababalansi yung blessings na nakukuha ko, hinuhoard ko. At hindi ko na ipapasa sa iba. Wala akong nagagawang change sa lives ng ibang tao to improve their lives. And after that, after India, I went home. I don't know if you know this, but naging missionary ako sa Poland, Sweden, and Denmark. So I went with the group, and then we were going from churches to churches, sharing the gospel, and thinking about them, and thinking about their salvation. Yung buong time na yun, yung buong process na yun, hindi ko naisip yung sarili kong depression. Okay? Nagulat na lang ako na I haven't been taking my antidepressive drugs, I haven't been taking my anti-anxiety drugs, etc., etc. And parang I'm okay na. I'm healed.
Yeah.
Hindi ko alam kung there was no one point na masasabi ko, okay, because of this moment, ito yung nagbago sa akin. My experience from the dark to the light is similar to my experience from riding the car from Makati to this area. Okay? What do I mean? Sumakay ako sa kotse, and then I was just focused on something else, maybe on my phone, looking at Instagram or whatever. Tapos nagulat na lang ako, nandito na ako. So ganun din yung experience ko nun. Parang I know where I came from. I was in a dark place. Yeah. And then I started focusing on something else, not me. And then bigla na lang, how did I get here? Now I'm healed. Yeah. But I know that throughout my journey, it was Jesus holding my hand with His right hand. So I wasn't alone. I was being guided through valleys and darks and shadows and all that, refreshing experiences, and also God sent me people who were gracious enough to help me, to guide me, to mentor me. There's Dr. Rabbi Zacharias, There's Pastor Peter of CCF, yeah, including your family. Right? Kasi you think na yung people na nagbe-bless sa'yo is yung mga tao lang na tumutulong sa'yo, when in fact, at least in my experience, and I'm sure this will be an experience of most people if they have the right intentions, pag tumulong sila sa ibang tao, yung pagtulong nila na yun, yung natulungan becomes a blessing to them. Becomes a blessing to them. Like, you guys are a blessing to me, not because you gave me something, but I was given the opportunity to change the life of people, like si Ynna or yourself or nung bumaha.
Nung bumaha. Ni-rescue niya rin
nung
kami.
bumaha sa Riverside. Doon tayo, hindi ko alam kung paano ako napunta doon. But, but these things are, I mean, your sharing of the story is a blessing to me already. Na parang, okay, if something happens to me tomorrow, at least during my wake, somebody will say nice things about me.
Feeling ko, Kuya, marami.
Diba?
Feeling ko nga
Diba?
hindi mo na naalala. Sabi ko,
Baka mas maraming hindi.
sabi ko, hindi na ata naalala.
Kasi I'm
ni
not
Kuya.
always a good boy, no? Lagi akong, minsan masungit ako, minsan I'm impatient, minsan I'm very stubborn, We're all doing our best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kuya, kung meron kang message sa dating Hayden, ano yun?
Labo mo, bro!
Ginawa mo, bro!
Ay, ako. Anong message ko? Siguro, I would tell the younger Doc Hayden. Well, first, the boy Doc Hayden. Kasi yung boy na yun really went through a lot. Because I think, I openly share naman that I was also sexually abused when I molested when I was very young. So I want to say to the child that everything will be okay, and God loves you, and you have a great future ahead of you, and you will never be alone. That's first, right? I want to say to him that you are kind, you are important, and you are loved. Now, to the young, the 2027 version of Doc Hayden, parang, boy, you made a lot of wrong decisions, wrong decisions, and whatever it is that you're doing, I know during that time, whatever it is that you're experiencing, I'm just imagining na I'm in the future talking to him, whatever it is that you're imagining now, just go through it, just be resilient, and just have faith. The more you go closer to the Lord, the more you'll faster you will find meaning in your life. But everything will be fine. And I guess even to myself, I still talk to myself, not because I'm schizophrenic or anything, but I still talk to myself a lot, and I keep telling myself na, hey, the battle is not over. You're not in a cruise ship, you are in a battleship. Hayden, you're not in a cruise ship, you are in a battleship. I know that sometimes the trap is you become too comfortable, too complacent. Everything is fine. I have money, my family is well, I have health, etc. You think that everything is fine. When you become complacent, that's when you start falling. And you don't even know that you're already falling. So I need to always remember, Eden, this is not a cruise ship. You're not supposed to just relax. Be on guard, be on watch, because this is a battle. And the enemy is very tricky. He's here to steal, kill, and destroy. And when he gets the chance, when your defenses are down, then he will be out to get you. Maybe not you, but your family, your wife, your daughter, your friends, anything that's close to you.
Ngayon naman, speaking of second chances and healing, how did you meet Dr. Vicky Bello?
Beauty contest. Nag-judge kami together in a beauty contest sa UST. She was an alumna of UST Medicine, and I was an intern at that time. Mr. and Miss UST yun eh. And this is not something I'm very proud of. I was Mr. UST, embarrassing.
Mr. UST, okay.
Yung faculty ko sa pharmacy, they forced me to join this beauty pageant.
Yeah.
And then I won.
Okay.
So I was Mr. UST. So nung Mr. and Miss Medicine, Dr. Bello was invited, and I also was invited, and then doon kami nagkakilala.
What was your wedding day like, and what did it mean to you personally, marrying Dr. Vicky Bello?
I think the first word that comes to mind is very spiritual, because we know that we got married for the right reasons, which is to give glory to the Lord. We didn't want to be together without the blessing of marriage. That was really, I think it was spiritual. I think it was very special. We got married in Paris.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by people who we love and who love Sana, who love us back. It's something that's still imprinted in my mind. What is the meaning to me? I think more than anything, interestingly, it's freedom. Now, most people will think na pag kinasal ka na, and si Yana ikakasal na, so listen to this, Yana. Most people think kapag kinasal ka na, that is the end of your freedom.
Yeah.
Right? But what you will realize if you do it right is that once you get married and you follow the rules, you have your boundaries, your life is even more fun.
Yeah.
Why? Say for example, anong sports mo?
Ako po, ngayon
Mag-invento ka
wala
lang.
na eh.
Alam ko wala kang
Sige,
sports. Invento ka
Sige,
lang.
swimming na lang.
Swimming, say. Basketball. Kunyari basketball.
Sige, basketball.
May saintindihan mo yung basketball.
Sige.
Imagine mo kung yung basketball, walang boundaries. Pwede ka mag-dribble all the way to from Makati to Pasig. Okay? Imagine mo, walang foul. Walang technical. Pwede kayong mag-wrestling doon at wala pa ring foul. Imagine mo walang rules. Masaya ba yun o hindi masaya?
Hindi.
Hindi siya masaya, di ba? Okay, tingnan natin yung gitara naman. If you use a musical instrument as a metaphor, kapag yung strings walang tension and loose, tingin mo makaka-create ka ng music?
No.
Wala. Anong tunog?
Di ba ganun?
Baka nga plonk. Hindi ka makakagawa kasi kailangan may konting tension.
Yeah.
What you will realize, Yana, and listen to me, once you get married, if you play within the boundaries and you accept tension as part of the marriage, then number one, you will enjoy your married life.
Yes.
In the same way you will enjoy basketball with rules, and you'd be able to play beautiful music.
Yeah.
Right?
Sabi nga, di ba, they feel like wala na yung freedom. But if you're doing it right and you know the purpose of your marriage, bakit kayo kinakasal? It's gonna be freedom for both of you.
You will be more creative.
Yeah.
Because there are rules, and the rules are meant for your own good.
Yes.
If you follow those rules, actually, you become more creative in how to delight one another.
Yes.
Okay? Now, if there are no rules, then you will, every time mag-aaway kayo and you want comfort, you want delight, baka kung saan-saan mo hanapin.
Yes,
diba?
oo.
And I mean, gugulo yung marriage niyo.
Yes.
Diba? So, yun.
Kuya, your relationship faced public challenges. What made you choose to fight for your relationship?
I think more importantly is I want to honor the Lord. I made a commitment to my wife. And I also have a daughter,
Yes.
so she's Scarlett Snow. I'm also vocal about my being a Christian. So we do have challenges. Of course, minsan nag-aaway kami,
Yes,
mga
of course.
tampuhan. But the thing about commitment, the big challenge about commitment is once you say it, you honor it. And I want to honor my commitments. I want to honor my commitments to the Lord, first and foremost. And by extension, because I want to honor the Lord, I will honor my wife, and I will honor my daughter.
How did you guys rebuild the love and trust after everything?
That's always a work in progress.
Yeah.
The married life, relationship is always work in progress. Paminsan mag-aaway kayo, and then nagkakaroon ng resentment, nagkakaroon ng contempt, etc. And I always say the key really is forgiveness. It's everyday forgiveness. Exactly how God relates to us. You know,
Yes.
araw-araw nagkakamali tayo, but His grace is always overflowing like a river and its waves. Parang tuloy-tuloy lang yan. Forgive. And di ba, in the Lord's Prayer, we're asked to ask for forgiveness every day because every day we make mistakes.
Yep.
And the solution is 70 times 7 forgiveness, which means never-ending forgiveness. So the key really in any relationship, kahit hindi marriage, is to always forgive the
Yes.
other person because God has forgiven you, and that is your motivation. So that's one. That is the negative approach to it, meaning pag nagkamali, you forgive. But there's also a positive approach, which is can you make it your goal to delight your spouse every day? Make it your goal to delight your spouse. Stop thinking about how you will be delighted and how you will be loved.
Yes.
And start thinking about how you can love the other, express your love to the other, and also delight the other. Because love really is about delighting the other who is imperfect, who always will need forgiveness, and sometimes it's delighting the other and seeking their own good, which sometimes hurts Minsan makakasakit yung when you want the best for your loved one. Sometimes makakasakit yan. I'm thinking about my daughter. But ultimately, it's because you are seeking their highest good and knowing that they are imperfect just as you are imperfect. Right? Am I making any sense?
Yes,
Ina?
kuya. Oo nga. Lahat nga, narinig ko nga, nag-agree lahat eh. A
Umiyak na
message.
isa, oh.
If you have a message for Dr. Vicky Bello, ano po ang message niyo for your wife?
I just love you, Vix. I love Vix. I cherish you, and I'm very blessed. I'm very privileged that I get to call you my wife and I'm your husband. And I promise you, we're always magkakampi in everything. Yeah.
That's very nice, Kuya. Let's talk about now, Kuya, going to your fatherhood journey. Can you share with us your surrogacy journey?
We preserved an egg before, and then we just basically wanted to have a baby, and Vicky can't carry a baby anymore, so use the technology that's available. Long story short, we used a surrogate to bring Scarlett to us. Yeah.
How was
So
it, Kuya?
parang we rented an apartment.
Oo. Tsaka open na rin naman kasi talaga yan ngayon eh. Before kasi hindi siya masyadong open
Correct,
sa yung
and
mga
I-
surrogacy and everything.
My own personal view about surrogacy is that sometimes kasi it's the intention that leads to your direction. Sometimes kung yung intention mo mali, then kahit yung ginagawa mo mukhang tama, mali pa rin eh. I've heard of, in our case kasi ni Vix, si Vicky cannot carry anymore. She's more mature than me. But I've also met people who reach out to me and ask for help to look for surrogacy.
Yeah.
And the reason is because ayaw nilang magbuntis. Ayaw nilang masira yung figure nila or makakasira sa career nila. I think that is a wrong motivation.
Yes.
It's a wrong motivation. And in those cases, I did not help. I really discouraged it because I think it's just too maybe
I get
selfish. Maybe selfish.
Kuya, how did it feel like nung lumabas si
No,
Scarlett?
I'm a fan of daddyhood. I think I love being a dad. I love being able to shape somebody's character, somebody's personality, and prepare that person for a future. And I think how I can tell that I'm successful is if Scarlett becomes resilient and she becomes independent and she can tend for herself. I don't aspire that Scarlett will be ultra wealthy or ultra famous or ultra. No, I just want her to be very happy and very comfortable with her own skin, and that she'll be surrounded by people who love her.
Yeah. Yun naman talaga pangarap ng lahat ng parents, Kuya, no? Kuya, how did becoming a father change you as a person?
Well, it makes you selfless. Kasi meron ng may tao nang mas importante sa iyo.
Yeah.
Obviously very very important to me. She is my skin and bones and blood, 'di ba? Pero I think it just a warning, no, for men out there, fathers out there. Do not make your daughter your priority. Your priority should be God first, and you derive from your love of God, you derive your love for your wife second, and an extension of that is you will love your daughter. So any dads or any moms, hindi dapat nila pinaprioritize yung children nila over the spouse. Dapat yung spouse muna. Because you want the child to witness, see, experience that this is the right kind of relationship. Dad and mom loving each other.
Yeah.
Para yun din yung hahanapin niya in the future.
Yes.
Yung tao na aalagaan din siya when she gets married. I've seen and counseled a lot of couples na nagkagulo-gulo yung buhay, yung lalaki ng babae or yung babae ng gano dahil ang focus was too much on the child rather than the spouse.
Nawala na yung essence ng partnership.
And then remember that for a child, yung dad and mom niya yan yung tower of security niya. Kapag yan gumiba, the child becomes insecure. Parang yung ground niya nagbe-break sa ilalim niya. So that's when they start getting issues.
If you have a message for Scarlett, Kuya, what would that be?
Scarlett, good job. No. See Scarlett, I'm very, very proud of you. You are so compassionate towards other people. You think about other people. You are so respectful and you're so obedient. And you are persistent, you're determined, you don't give up easily. I love how you don't always seek to be number one, but you always seek to help others be number one. I think that would be, you are being a blessing to other people by doing that.
If you have a message to our fathers, Kuya, ano po ang advice or message for our viewers and our fathers who are watching?
I think for me, as a father, being a husband is different, no? But as a father, I just want to remind all of you that your first and most important job is to set the identity of your child and to give him or her a mission and a purpose. Okay? That is the most important job of a father. Especially when they're between 8 to 12 years old, this is a time when they should set their spiritual allegiance. Alam na nila kung ano pinaniniwalaan nila. And number 2, they know who they are and what they're here for. Or at least to start seeking why they're here. So that identity. Remember when Jesus came, God said, "This is my son whom I loved. Listen to him." So first is sinabi niya na this is my son, gave him my identity.
Yes.
Whom I love, he affirmed and listened to him. He gave him authority, he gave him, and of course with that authority is a mission, right? So I think ang role ng, contrast to the role of the mom's role is to teach intimacy, to teach how to care, to nurture, etc. Yun yung trabaho nila. And ang trabaho ng guy is to give, ng father is to give your child an identity, the affirmation that they need, and their purpose, or at least their desire to look for their purpose, to find their purpose. So yan. Now, the role of the mother and the role of the father, one is not more important than the other, they're equally important.
Yeah. Ganda nung sinabi mong yun, Kuya. Kasi parang feeling nila, di ba, minsan masigit yung tatay, masigit yung nanay, but it should be balanced.
Magkaiba
lahat kayo parehong importante.
Magkaiba tayo ng strengths. Hindi ko kayang ginagawa ng wife ko. Hindi ko kaya. Nurture, caring. Hindi ko kaya. I can be silly, I can play games, pero yung lambingan nila, hindi ko, I can be malambing kay Scarlett, but it's different. It's a different gift, and only my wife can do. I can't do what my wife does for Scarlett.
And there are things that they can't do, we can't do, na kayo lang nakakagawa, diba?
Correct. And then the other thing, I guess, for fathers, you are the strong man of your family, right? The Bible says, if you want to to defeat a group, you have to bind the strong man. Now, the enemy seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. So, ang una niyang tatargetin is the father, because if the father fails, then the whole family fails. Actually, I am very convinced the most important role in society is being a good father. And the lack of having good fathers or fatherlessness is the most common cause of abuse, suicides, teenage pregnancy, drug addiction, etc., etc. Two main issues in a society. One is fatherlessness, which is more important, and second is the lack of moral values in society, especially in our leaders, especially in government. So take your role as a father, with great care, with great importance, because you are holding not just your family together, you are also holding society together, and you are the target of the enemy. He wants to destroy you. And the moment he destroys you, he destroys your whole family, and you don't want that to happen.
Beautiful. Kuya, I just want to thank you for sharing your journey.
You're welcome.
And meron lang akong gustong basahin. This is actually a thank you message.
Game ba yan?
The thank you message lang from...
Gusto ko kantahin mo.
Ay, ganon. Sige. And actually, this is from mom. From my mom.
From
yes.
Nadia.
Kasi nga, sabi ko nga, nung time na yon, di man alam ng tao, mga times na syempre, nawala ng money si mommy and everything. So, ikaw yung ginamit ni God para makapag-aral yung sister ko na ngayon may restaurant na. So, gusto lang niyang sabihin to, Hayden, never had the chance to say thank you. Thank you for believing in my children. Thank you for loving them as a kuya that is always in their hearts. Thank you for believing in Ynna. Look at where she is right now. Of course, your love, encouragement, and support in her culinary journey. I couldn't afford to build her dreams then, but God gave us you. Thank you talaga. Even kay Ynna, pinag-baking school mo pa. I will always remember that the day you walked into our house asking and seeking God, you wanted to learn everything about Him, and the rest is history. Know that even as the years go by, na di tayo nakikita, you're forever in our hearts. God bless you, Hayden. I love you. And I love Dr. Bello and Scarlett, and I hope to see you soon.
Hope to see you
Never
soon
daw
too,
siya
Neds.
naka-thank you sa'yo.
No.
And another one, we have a segment called Dear Dad. This is a surprise video for you.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay. Do I get to watch it? No.
Of course.
How?
Here na.
Wait, this is live. I just bought those glasses.
When I married you 20 years ago, I never knew, Hayden, what a wonderful husband and father you would be. Especially because Scarlett really, really trusts you and believes in you, and you're such a disciplinarian, which I cannot be. And that's why I think Scarlett has grown up to be a very, very good, humble, sweet girl. Thank you so much for taking good care of our family. We love you.
This is new. This is this morning.
Yeah, this morning. Thanks to Ynna. Thank you po, Dr. Vicky Bello, sa message.
Kabibili ko lang nung salamin niya eh. Kagabi ko lang binigay. So, bagong-bago yun.
Kaya as in like
Okay.
kanina lang, hinahabol namin bago ka makarating. Please, sana meron. Kaya thank you po, Dr. Vicky Bello. Thank you, it means a lot po. And kuya, yun nga, we do that Dear Dad segment for just a reminder na minsan di natin narinig yan thank you na madalas. So, maraming salamat. Kasi hindi ka lang po inspirasyon at motivation sa pamilya mo, pati sa ibang tao. Gaya namin. Kaya thank you for your time and sharing your journey.
Thank you.
Thank you, kuya. Ayan, Dr. Hayden, thank you so much again for sharing your journey with us today. You've inspired us not just with your words, but the life that you have built. One marked by redemption, love, and faith. Ayan, so before we wrap up, I would like to thank our following sponsors for making this show possible. Meats and Deli Cafe for our cozy venue, delicious food located here at The Grove by Rockwell Pasig, Chardy Nino for my makeup, and Sean Aquino for my hair. Maraming salamat. Of course, Blackwater.
Thank you, Diseldo, Denise. Thank you.
Kilala na. Ayan, Blackwater, maraming salamat para sa ating giveaway. Oswald Carbonell Life Insurance for sponsoring 100,000 worth accidental insurance valid for 1 year for each of our featured guests
kasama
here
pala ako
this
dyan.
season. Yes, kuya. Kukunin po natin yan. And of course, Flowers by Elle. This is for you, Doc Hayden.
Ay, salamat. Thank you.
Ayan.
But season
Medyo
na
mabigat
pa.
siya. Yes, ayan. Flowers
Thank
by
you.
Elle for our giveaway, also for our sponsors. And of course, my amazing production team, AAA Digital and Studio Manila for making this show beautiful every episode. Ito lang ang ating closing reflection for our episode. From past issues to surrender, from pain to purpose, Kuya Hayden's story reminds us that no one is ever far gone for grace. It's not about erasing the past, but allowing God to redeem it. Today, he stands not just a doctor, a husband, and a father, but also a living proof that healing is possible and transformation is real. So thank you, Kuya. Sobrang salamat. Thank you for ending this season with this special episode.
You're welcome.
Maraming salamat. Ayan, sana po nag-enjoy kayo. Sana po patuloy niyo yung suporta ng behind the scenes. And we will see you again next season. Magsi-season 4 na tayo. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue to follow, like, and subscribe to Behind the Scenes with Ynna. God bless you and bye-bye.
Celebrate your life.